Hey, what's going on, guys? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome back to Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. Yesterday, I got the $125,000 question wrong again, thanks to the phone a friend. Ugh, it was so frustrating. So yeah, $32,000. That brought my overall total to $24,173,364. So I mentioned in yesterday's episode that I think I'm going to have to switch the order in which I use the lifelines. So I'm thinking maybe using the Ask the Audience first and then using the Phone a Friend second. But the only issue with doing it this way is if I get a question that I can't even narrow down to 3, then the Switch the Question lifeline is the right lifeline to use. But if I get a question that I already have narrowed down to 2, like if I know it's one of 2, then the 50-50 is the appropriate lifeline. And also, if I get the first, let's say, 10 or 11 questions right without using a lifeline, then I'm stuck with the Phone a Friend and Ask the Audience anyways, and they're both pretty much useless at that point in the game, especially the Ask the Audience. They are rarely correct on one of the last 5 questions. I think I've seen it maybe like twice. Alright, let's take a look at the first question. What happens if you throw a boomerang? It comes back. Okay, that's $100. Next up is the $200 question. Which planet is nicknamed the Blue Planet? Well, the only one of these 4 planets that has blue in it is Earth. So there we go. $200. $300 question now. What do cats do? Well, they do a lot of things, but the answer that they want is meow. If your cat is barking, then you should probably take them to the vet. Okay, it's $300. Here we go for $500. Which of these was not a book before being made into a Disney movie? Pocahontas. It's $500. And the $1,000 question. What comes out of a volcano? Gases. Okay, it's $1,000. That's guaranteed. As the host just said, I just got to the important threshold. Now we can only add to it. That's what Chris Harrison used to say when he hosted this show. I liked the Chris Harrison version of Millionaire, actually. I liked it a lot better than the randomized version. What kind of vehicle is used in BMX? An off-road sport bicycle. I used to have a BMX game for the Game Boy Color. I don't know if I still do. If I do, I've never played it. I just bought it off of a friend of mine for like $2 or something. That was like 9 years ago, I think, or 10 years ago. $4,000 question: which of these animals don't have fur? A shark. Okay, it's $4,000. Here we go for $8,000. What year did the war in Iraq begin? I think it's 2003. So I'm going to go with 2003, final answer. Yes! Okay. $8,000. Here's the $16,000 question. Become is irregular. Okay, that's $16,000. Next question for $32,000. Here we go. I think it's Metal Gear Solid. Hideo Kojima. Oh boy. I think I'll phone a friend just to be safe, because it seems like Fortnite is the correct answer to almost every question that has Fortnite as an option. I think it's Metal Gear Solid, but I'm gonna phone a friend just to be on the safe side. And the more I look at this question, the more I think it actually is Metal Gear Solid. I hope I didn't just waste a lifeline. I'm gonna call Thomas. He'll probably know this. It's good to be safe. It's good to be safe than sorry. You know, it could be any of these. It could be Rainbow Six. It could be. I mean, like I said, Fortnite it's almost always the right answer when it's a choice. It's A, since I'm never mistaken. Wow. Okay, we'll go with Metal Gear Solid. That's what I was thinking. Final answer. Yeah. Darn it all, man. I just wanted to be safe. I wanted to be safe. That's okay. We got $32,000. Still 3 lifelines. And I just was talking about how I should ask the audience first. I completely forgot about what I talked about in the intro of this episode. Okay, this is for 64,000. Hitler, right? Rise power in Germany. I think it's 93 or 93. I think it's 1933, and I'm gonna go with it without using a lifeline to make up for the last question. Yes. All right, there we go. 64,000. 3 lifelines still intact, and at this point, I'll probably have to use the 50-50 and the Ask the Audience as a combo. What? Which queen of Egypt committed suicide with a snake? I have no idea. So this is also what I was talking about earlier. I can't even narrow it down to 3, so we are switching the question. Okay. Cleopatra, is that the 7th? I'm not good with Roman numerals. All right, here's the new $125,000 question. Oh, that's New York. New York, right? I'm kind of rushing on this, but it's New York. Nope, it's actually not New York. Oh, man. Alright, I can't make that mistake again. Well, I was thinking New York before the choices popped up, and then New York City was there. So I was like, okay, well then it's New York, because typically when you have an answer thought out before the choices even pop up, then your answer is correct. But no, that wasn't the case today. Darn it all. Okay, well, another $32,000. That brings my overall total to $24,205,364. Guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.